Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. This is Richard, and I am taking off from the apartment today, and I'm going over to my dad's house, and I'm going to build him a place that he can plant some tomatoes. Okay, so we're here. That didn't take long, did it? Had to go all the way across town. I live on the south side, he lives on the north side. So anyway, this is what I'm dealing with. I've got to clean all this out. And once we get it cleaned out, we're going to frame it up, fill it with dirt, and we're going to plant some tomatoes. Amount of time. I didn't time myself, but it's pretty decent compared to what it did look like. So we've got it all cleaned out, ready to go. He may want a few extra things done. I'll bring him out here and let him tell me if he wants something else done, but I used the dirt to try to fill up the holes that the groundhogs were making underneath the shed there, so hopefully we don't have to do too much to keep that secure, but I did shove up some dirt in there to try to help pack it in there. So there we go. I guess this is step number one, cleaning out the area and getting it ready. Alright, so I checked with my dad. He says that's good. He likes it. He told me, he goes, I didn't mean for you to move all of it. So that's going to be pretty decent right there. He hasn't given me any indications that there's anything of issue with it. So I'm going to find out how much it's going to cost to get the wood to put around it to build the frame, and how much it's going to, and then once we measure that out, and we're going to find out how much dirt we need to the potting soil, or topsoil, I'm sorry, topsoil that we're going to need to put in there, and we'll get all that figured out later. Okay, so we've determined that it is going to be 6 feet out and 10 feet long, and we want it 1 foot deep. So there's our measurements. We're going to continue with this little adventure. My dad did two things. He loaned me his brand new truck, and he gave me his credit card. Mistake! No, I'm kidding. I'll have to honestly say, I have not driven a vehicle this large since the Army. This truck is huge. I'm gonna run by and get Michelle because she loves these trucks. Maybe this will convince her to go with me, at least to the store and get what I need to get. So I'll get back with you. Alrighty, so I am at Lowe's and I'm going in to get the wood that I need and find out how much dirt we're gonna need, and I'll get it all done and get back out here. And just for people who may not have watched my videos before, I don't get any kickbacks from any of this stuff. I go to Lowe's for two reasons. One is I think they're nicer than Menards, and two, military discount, plain and simple. All right, so we're done in there. I got the wood, the little red markers on the back. Now we got to do is get home, or get to my dad's house and start working again. So we're headed back to his house. We're almost there. I've made sure, because I'm in his vehicle, made sure to abide by the speed limit, use my turn signals, that whole thing. And you know, I have about $300 worth of wood in the back there. It's strapped down and everything, but I don't want it flying out either. So we're almost to his house, and when I get there, we'll unload and we'll start working on the frame. All right, here we go. Here's the wood, nice and strapped down tightly. Nothing lost there. We're gonna get it out, take it up here, set it down. Then when we get that done, I'll put the truck back up front, and then we'll continue on. And there it is. We got the wood all set out. We're going to take these in the garage here, and we're going to cut a 2-foot piece off of this and make a stake out of it. We're going to make the first one just as a test. We got the foot for the stake to set up. We're going to put another foot on it. So that's a 2-foot piece of stick here. We're going to turn into a stake. There we go. Now we have a 2-foot stake. So let's go lay that stuff out and see what we got. Alright, so we have 6 4x4x6 and 6 4x4x10. Set out one of these. Oh, there we go. That's the base of it right there. Pretty decent. So we're just going to begin right here. I'm going to stake these down. Right there. There we go. That works. Okay, so, woo, I don't know how long that took, not including the travel to the lumber store to get the lumber. I think it took me a couple hours, excluding the trip. So again, it's I'm sure it's not as well as a professional would do. I'm not skilled at anything, but this is actually the first raised bed garden frame that I've ever built, so wasn't too bad, I don't think. So let me give you a quick look at it, and remember, I'm not skilled at this. I'm not a professional. Anything that's messed up, you're more than willing to mention it, but it's going to serve its purpose. Now, I did tell him that I would put a few more stakes in because, well, I'll just show you when I get over there. But we didn't have any more wood to make the stakes, and he said not to worry about it. It was good for now anyway. So let's take a look at this. So I did use a sledge to slam the stakes in, and I did use my circular saw to cut the wood to make the stakes. But other than that, there was no other tools needed or used. Now, again, maybe at the edge of this, you might want to put one like right here and one on the other side in the same spot. I don't have one there, and I didn't have enough to actually put one back here. And again, I could grab some of this trash wood here and make a stake for that if need be. But I don't think it's too bad for somebody who's never done one before and, you know, doesn't really do woodworking. Now here, and these were the first ones that I put in. You can see they're bowed out a little bit. So I told him I would get a screw to put through there and kind of help hold those up if need be. So I don't know. I tried pulling them up, but that wasn't going to happen. So I guess it doesn't really matter. It's definitely not going to move because of these here, like that. So it's definitely not moving. So anyway, there we go. Good, bad, or indifferent. I got my dad's garden frame built. So feel free to leave comments. And thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard. Or my dad's backyard, I guess, you know.